Hmm? You want something from me?
Don't know anyone here who doesn't have rattles or ataxia.
Hmm? You've been digging around where you don't belong. It's time you learned a lesson. Let's go. Come on, let's see what you're made of. I'll tear you to pieces.
Speak quickly.
You mangy piece of pit bait. I was sent by Nepos the Nose. The old man hands out the orders. He told me to make sure you didn't get in the way. That's all I know, I swear. Kiss your fingers goodbye.
I oversee Markarth's smelter. Worker gets out of line, I get him back in line.
Lightly armored means light on your feet. Smart.
Need a new blade?
Ah, sure, you're hauling around a lot of junk. Just stop in at the army.
You want something from me?
The Emperor of Skyrim, dead. These are dark times, my friend. Dark times indeed. There's an evil to the north, friend, and its name is Ragnvald. A tomb like so many in Skyrim, where the dead have found no peace. I heard you were at the wedding of the Emperor's cousin, in Solitude. What? That must have been horrible.
You look a bit peaked. You sure you shouldn't be home in bed? Why are you bothering the outsider? I should get back to work. Money doesn't count itself. Then you're talking to the wrong man. You want that elf in the keep, Calcimo. The only thing I'll tell you about Markarth is to stay out of our business. We have enough around here without some outsider causing trouble. Time to prepare some more records on the silver trade.
Yes?
The Thalmor know how to deal with Talos worshippers.
Excuse me. What's your business here? We haven't been expecting you, and the old man needs his rest. Come back some other time.
You want something from me?
Okay, my dear. Send him in.
Yes, Nepos. You heard him. Go on in.
I'm sorry about my housekeeper. She's a little protective of me. Now, what is it you want? Don't cause any trouble. I'm sorry about my housekeeper. She's a little protective of me. Now, what is it you want? Ah, yes. You've proven to be a real bloodhound. Well, you've sniffed me out. I've been playing this game for almost 20 years, sending the young to their deaths, all in the name of the Forsworn. And I'm tired. So tired. Because my king told me to. Madanach. When the uprising fell at the hands of the Nords, they threw him in the mines. I don't know how, but he lives. I get his messages, and I hand out his orders without question. He is the king in rags, a man who once held all the Reach within his grip. He stokes the passions of the downtrodden in this city, directs them to kill the enemies of the Forsworn in our name. All from inside Sidna Mine, a Nord prison. The irony is quite thick. Markarth and the Reach are our lands. That is why we are the Forsworn. We cannot claim the home that is rightly ours. But then, during their war with the Elves, we had our moment. We drove the Nords out of the Reach in a great uprising. Then Ulfric and his men came. Those of us who didn't run were executed, except for myself, my king, and a handful of others. My dear boy, what makes you think you're getting out of here alive? You were seen coming in. The girl at the door is a Forsworn agent masquerading as a maid. You aren't the first one to have gotten this far. You won't be the last. I'm sorry, but you're not leaving.
Way out of your misery. Yes? You want something from me?
Can I help you? The Treasury House is really just for patrons of the Silverblood family. You don't belong here. I'm sorry. We're only interested in helping our patrons. I'm afraid he's asked not to be disturbed. He has important business. Riches are a gate opener around here. Head right in. I have records I need to tend to.
Are you feeling all right, dear? You look a little ill.
I'm married to Thalmor Silverblood. Keep that in mind while you're speaking to me.
What are you doing here? I told them no visitors. The Imperial agent? That's right, I knew. How many dogs is the Empire going to send after me? This is my business. My city. You Empire lovers should learn to stay out of it. Now get out!
You want something from me?
I'm a busy man. Half this city works for... What was that? The blood of Markarth is silver.
Thought I heard something.
I can still.
I am Melvin Tennessee. Is the only true captain. You burn. Finish this.
My wife. They killed her. Damn Madanach. Damn his Forsworn backside. Fine. You want to know what the Forsworn really are? They're my puppets. I have their king rotting in Sidna Mine. He was supposed to keep them under control. When their uprising was crushed, I had Madanach brought to me. He was a wild animal, but a useful one. I offered him a stay from execution if he used his influence to deal with any annoyances that came up. Competitors, agents, idiots. So I've let him run his little Forsworn rebellion from inside Sidna Mine. Now he's out of control. Madanach, the king in rags. While we were off fighting the elves in the Great War, Madanach was busy ruling over the Reach. Until Ulfric came and put them down. My prison, the source of half the silver in Skyrim, the most secure prison in Tamriel. No one escapes. I thought keeping Madanach down there would keep him under control. You already got what you wanted, you damn hound. This is your fault. You and Madanach are animals, and I'll see you both rot to death in Sidna Mine for this. Now get out of my house! Get out of my house. Now!